But that's it. Today he's teaching me a lesson. I've seen suffering and death. People maimed and tortured. Thought I'd seen it all. But I'd never seen true cruelty. Until now.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Hi, this is Ed with Sapphire, and welcome to another gameplay video. This time we're going to take a look at Wolfenstein, The New Order. This game has a lot of history behind it, and as we look through the play levels, the difficulty levels, you can see some of that history that we've seen always throughout the series, the kind of irreverent humor. To give you a little bit of history, most people don't realize how far back the Wolfenstein franchise goes. The original Wolfenstein game was released by Muse Software, and it was done in 1981. I remember playing this on an Atari. This was a kind of stealth-based action-adventure shooter that had this overlook maze design of the early era. And this, though, is not the Wolfenstein that most people remember. The one most people remember, the one that got all the real attention, was Wolfenstein 3D. Now, this game was released through id Softwares. Bethesda actually was directly involved in this. And the game was put out originally for DOS in 1992. So this was one of the early 3D first-person shooters. The game was all about, real simple, kill Nazis. I mean, you can try to get more complicated than that, but it wasn't more complicated than that. Kill Nazis, blow them up, tear them up, just destroy them as fast as you can. You got all sorts of guns, run around the screen and kill Nazis as fast as you can. This was very simplistic, by today's standards, first-person shooter gameplay. This was about just killing time, having fun in a solo environment, and going out and doing stuff. Now, the game was revived. Well, it was revived a couple of times, but the next real revision was in 2009. When id Software, with Raven this time through Activision, attempted to revive it with just Wolfenstein. Now, this one actually introduced a multiplayer model, and it was an attempt to move up to a more modern 3D look, a more modern 3D feel. And they achieved that. It actually got some pretty good response. But the thing is, Wolfenstein, however you're going to pronounce it, never was really a massive appealed game. It was always kind of a cult following. And what I mean by that is this is a game that does not have traditionally a lot of storyline, a lot of depth. Now with this release, what they are attempting to do is they're attempting to rectify this. I'm not sure they should have, but hey, it's their goal. Now, as you can see in the gameplay, the graphics are good. They're not amazing by today's standards, but they're definitely good. We're about to use, this used to be done all the time, and now it's hardly ever done in games, and that's the turret gameplay. And what they're going to do is you've got to shoot down the enemy fighters as they're coming in. This is early in the game. This is basically the tutorial level. And you get this turret mode where you sit in the turret and shoot and blow things up. It's not something you see very often in gameplay today because it was so overdone before. The fact, though, that it hasn't been used very often makes this kind of a refreshing jump backwards in time. And that's what they are setting out to do with this. What they're trying to do is recapture what made Wolfenstein so much fun, and they want to bring it into a modern era. So here we're sitting here, we're going to blow stuff up, killing planes. Oh no, there's one, it's a kamikaze, it's coming right at us, we're going to, okay. Now we're going to skip over a little bit here. we could stay with a lot of the cutscenes, but I want to skip through some of these cutscenes a little bit to show you the actual gameplay, obviously. So give it just a moment here, because I like this part.
You're still breathing, you chummy bastard.
I love that character. The character of the pilot is just so much fun.
Fergus, what's your status?
Now, here's the first real, in my opinion, this is when the first real action stuff begins to take place. Now, a lot of this, again, I'm gonna skip through some of this because a lot of this is tutorial stuff, and I didn't want to focus too much on it, but I want to show you what we got going on. Oh, by the way, as always, should let you know, this is being run on a Sapphire video card, obviously at 1080 with maximum detail level set on an R9 280X Toxic. The gameplay is butter smooth, just looks gorgeous for, again, the level it can achieve. So we enjoy the smooth gameplay. This is a bit of a twitchy game, and with YouTube it comes across twitchier than it needs to be. So just take that, keep that in mind. You can see we got the swim thing here where we've already broke out of our other ship. We're trying to swim over to this one where we've got to climb in the turret. We're going to take out some of these robotic creatures. One of the things that I've really liked that they've tried to do with this is they focused on fast and fluid gameplay and less on pretty graphics and super deep storyline. I mean, it's got an okay story compared to the original Wolfenstein 3D. It's got almost an amazing story, but compared to even most modern first-person shooters, the story is fairly simple and simplistic. Now, this game focuses, though, almost entirely on single player, which is a really nice break. It's really nice to see that kind of focus for a first-person shooter. We're gonna focus on this and have some fun. Bethesda, this is the second game they've done this with. They did this with Dishonored as well. Now, I've also played this game, by the way, if you're wondering about the graphics capability, I've played this game with maximum settings on a 280X Toxic and on a 290 Vapor X at 1440, and was able to achieve smooth gameplay as well. The game is not really demanding. It was weird. They were making some weird statements about what this game was going to need to be playable, and it's not nearly as demanding as they have claimed it's going to be. So we've got our basic first-person shooter. I love the fact a couple of other reviewers have noted this as well. The guns are oversized, and this is classic Wolfenstein. So the guns looking a little big in your hand are supposed to be this way. Now we're supposed to take out this turret. Let's see here. We're going to cycle through some weapons. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to toss a grenade. Ah, run! Crap! I was hoping it would stick. It didn't stick. Okay. Oh, it blew a nice hole, though, in. Let's go see what's down here. This has a really interesting feature to it. We're going to skip out here to another section. It has a really interesting feature to it. You can overclock, as it were, your health. So when you get to maximum health is 100, but you can actually go to higher health so that you're tougher in fights. And that higher health will just gradually tick down. Die, doggy, die! And it will gradually tick down. And this gives you better health. This tied with armor makes you much better. No, I'm not going to shoot at him. He's big, he's bad, and I will just probably piss him off. Another doggy down, and there's the kennel master. We'll take him down real quick. All right. Let's continue to move down the trenches, and of course it continues to show people. Now here's the other thing I like. I'm gonna dual fist it, baby. We're gonna go nuts now. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. Dual assault rifles. Just tear everything up. Come on, stand up. That's right. Give me a target. Hold on. Reload here. Okay, give me a target. Give me a target. Give me some help. Oh, crap. This is the other thing. The health does not fully recharge. It stops at 20 and then you have to reload. All right, here's an indoor scene. And as you can see, it's decent level design. I like the feel of it. You feel like you're in Nazi camps. The game is actually set mostly in the 60s under an alternate history. What we're showing here in the video, though, is mostly the early stuff in the late 40s at the Nazi camp. There we go. All right, we got them all down. Let's run up here and see what we got. Get any ammo? Okay, we'll go through this door. Oh, we'll take him out real quick. Oh, this is what we're talking about. Now we got a gun, baby. All right, let's... Ah, hello, big boy. Let's see how you like it when somebody hits you with this. Okay, keep... Shoot, reload, please, reload. He's turning to shoot at me. The E for exit is there. Yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to see if we can take him out. Come on, reload. There we go. We got him. Another shot for good measure. Yeah, come on, just that. There we go. Ah, just one more as he falls. Kick him while he's down. All right, we've managed to take out the Stomper. Overall, I found this game reasonably, very fun to play, and would definitely recommend you try it out. Again, this is Ed with Sapphire. This has been Wolfenstein 3. This has been the new Wolfenstein, and this is run on a 280X Toxic. So go out and enjoy it, folks. Until next time.